Ripcord Test Designer and Test Management Tool, which is developed by TestClean Solutions Private Limited. Ripcord is the next generation of test case design and test management software. There are many freeware and shareware tools available in the line of test management software. Example Quality Center, Spira, Jira, Zephyr, etc. All these are popular tools help to manage the requirements, test cases, releases and generate reports. But none of the tools help you to design the test cases quickly and economically. The tool which is developed by TestClean Solutions Private Limited provides you with control of every stage of testing life cycle, such as from the test planning to reports generation. And this is the only tool has the test case design solutions and manage them throughout the life cycle. This tool is a domain and technology independent. In this tool, there are many solutions that are available, such as create test based on the objects, definition test for the actions which are transactional, menu test. If you have any menu or structure in place, design the test case for the entire menu using menu test. Field level inputs. For a page, it has many fields and it covers various inputs. You can design the test case using field level tests. If the workflow in place for which we design the test cases using modular based tests, if the screen shot in place, we can use the GUI test for designing the test cases. For any pagination vanilla flavor, we can use the pagination test. Ripcord Test Designer and Test Management Tool architecture given in the slides below. Apart from the test management lifecycle, there are a couple of productivity tools which helps for test engineer to execute the test cases quickly, and also there are many test case design solutions which helps for designing the test cases effectively and economically. And you see, from the first node of the workflow is the manage project, which when the project kick off and the project and details will be entered here, and move on to the modules and then requirements, child requirements associated to a parent requirement. You can create a scenario for a parent requirement or child requirement and move. And next important activity for the test case design, these test cases can be designed for a requirement or for a scenario. Afterwards, you can associate either requirement, scenario or test cases to a release and push them to execution. During execution, any defect arises, using the manage defect screen, user can log the defects, and finally it generates the reports at various roles at various interfaces. As we discussed before, there are core features available in the Ripcord Test Management tool, such as the test case design solutions. All the test case design solutions are highlighted in the workflow. Later on, we are going to discuss one by one in the next slide. But in this slide, we are going to discuss about the field level test, which is most important item for the test engineer use on regular basis. Field level test. The purpose of the field level test, if a page has 5 fields and each field allows 2 inputs, so how many test cases the test engineer designs to cover the functionality? 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 is equal to 32 test cases. So any tester who involves into designing the test cases needs to spend around 3 to 5 hours. Though he and she design the test cases, the steps and expected result may not be consistent. Using our managed field level test can design the test cases in 5 minutes and can be altered in case the scope changes. Here is the sample screen we have taken for discussion about how to use field level test. Change password. It It has three fields: current password, new password, and confirm password are the text boxes, and change password is the button. When the user enters the field names into the system, all the field names display in a horizontal form under which the test engineer is going to provide the inputs for the respective field. The way we have shown here, valid and invalid under change password, and similarly the user provides the inputs for the new password and confirm password fields. After that, the system takes care of generating the combinations as given in the next table. Once the combinations are generated, the user or the test engineer is going to view the test cases immediately with consistent steps and expect results for all the test cases in few seconds. After which, the test engineer is going to tag the other elements such as priority, severity, keywords, and other important elements, and then going to save the information, and even later on in case any changes in the requirement or any inputs incorrectly defined, can change quickly and save the information with the latest information. Yeah, this is the home page of the Ripcord test management tool. Now I'm going to show you how we can navigate to the field level test. I'm going to discuss how the tool generates the test cases for the inputs defined. And previously we have discussed and taken an example of change password screen for creating a test cases, and similarly we are going to see how, all, as I said, all the field names are described here along with the type of the object and the respective action. Afterwards, click a variant button. After clicking a variant button, all the fields are displaying in the horizontal row, and the test engineer is going to provide the inputs under respective fields. Once these inputs are defined as per the requirement, the test engineer is going to click the combinations button in order to generate the combinations below. Look at in the below table, all the combinations for which all the test cases are generated with consistent step and expert result, and for every test cases associated with priority, severity, keywords, whether it is automatable, yes or no, and variety, is it a positive test case or negative test case. The test engineer can quickly tag the information to each of the test case. Finally, he can save the information using the save button. Once save the information, the saved information will display in the below grid with the test case count and also who has created and what time it has created, and the entire information displays in the below. What are the benefits the test engineer or organization is going to get by using the solution? It saves 40% of the design effort, and business analyst or manager or test engineer can easily validate all the combinations before generating the test cases. Once the combinations are readily available, the test cases will be generated by a single click, and it is reusable and reduce the lot of effort during the maintenance period, and he or she can remove the parameters under any of the field and regenerate the test cases when the requirement changes. It is a greater probability of detecting the defects because it gives more coverage and quality. So far we have discussed about how do we use field level test solution to arrive the test cases with consistent step and expert result. And now, apart from the test designer, as we discussed about test management tool, what are the different phases that are available in the test management tool? It is a management phase where you can create a projects, set up user authentication and authorization, and also set up permissions to the various roles, and also track the requirements and scenarios. In the test case phase, there are a couple of solutions are in place which helps for designing the test cases quickly. And also there is a review phase, execution phase, report phase. In the execution phase, not only for the execution, the test engineer can log the defects and track to closure using defect lifecycle. Thanks for viewing the demo. If you have any questions or more details, go to www.testgleam.com, which is located in Bangalore.